Hey everyone, welcome to episode 21 of the Comic Boot. I'm Kalen.
And I'm James.
Cody could not be with us tonight because he had to be rushed to the emergency room after slamming his testicles in a toilet seat.
Ooh.
Do not want to be that guy right now.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Right, so, this episode we're going to be talking about a little bit of the news that are... You're still on that. Are you just imagining the sheer pain?
I just know me, like, mine would have just popped straight out. Like, it would have looked like, you know, whenever you get like a chicken pot pie.
Yeah.
And like you cut the top open and then it's all that steam comes out and, you know, that would, yeah.
Okay, well, that's an image.
Or like a molten lava cake, like those chocolate lava cakes.
Don't ruin molten lava cakes for me, please.
Molten lava cakes should be ruined anyway.
Why? Those things are delicious.
It's the devil's handiwork.
It's the devil's delicious handiwork. Mm-hmm. All right, so...
Did you say episode 21?
Yes, I said episode 21.
All right, I'm just double checking, man. Somebody's got to keep you straight.
Nothing can keep me straight.
No, I don't think... Yeah, that's true. It might have been misspoken there.
Lost long ago.
Somebody's got to keep you on track?
I can live with that, even though I don't run track as much as they wanted me to in high
who knows?
school.
Oh, you might have noticed we have different intro music.
Just keeping it funky fresh.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch here that I drove Kalen crazy with.
Use the theme from Benny Hill.
Dude, I'm telling you right
Don't
now.
do it. Don't.
I'm telling you, this should be our theme. That should be our theme.
I hate you so much.
No, you don't. Now it's going to be stuck in your head forever.
Yeah, now it is. Thanks.
You see, like, Benny Hill, like, the fast motion
Yeah,
English
I know.
comedy stuff?
I've seen that.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you see it in your head now, and it's just...
Yeah, okay, it's there. It's
they're running
ruined.
back and forth, like, off, and then, you know, he's chasing two girls, and then he turns around, two girls chasing him, and then he's like, wait, what am I doing?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I know, it's great.
Love British comedy. Where would we be without it? No Monty Python.
No, it's true. No John Cleese's Easter egg as a Knight of the Round.
Alleged Knight of the Round.
Justice League.
Alleged.
No, that is a rumor that I want to start because that would be amazing.
John Cleese is going to be in the Justice League Dark movie.
As a Knight of the Round with two coconuts.
That is one theory.
That is James Kramer's theory, and that is the correct theory.
Hopefully, I mean, if they actually did do that, that would be amazing.
Dude, if that happens, I'm going to stand up in the theater and be like, ha! Bitches! I told y'all!
Oh my god. Okay, so today we're going to talk about a little bit of news, some recent things we've read, and just kind of fun stuff.
Yeah.
So
This is our Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesdays are like our Fridays, and Thursdays are like our Mondays. Where we get all serious on Thursdays.
Well, Thursdays we usually have one main theme that we stick with.
Yeah. Well, now we do. Now that we figured out a format.
Yeah, now that we've we stumbled, but now we have an
This has
idea
been a
of what
learning
to do.
process for us, and we have come a long way, my friend.
Yeah, after 21 episodes, I think we've done pretty good work.
We're building slowly. We're not putting any money into advertising, ironically. I would love to be able to do that.
I mean, with social media, do you ever really need advertising now?
Yeah, kind of.
Really?
We still need a mic. I know that much.
Oh, shit, yeah.
As we're staring at an iPhone 7 or 6S or whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Eventually, we'd like to.
Yeah.
We deserve it. You gotta treat yourself, girl.
Treat yourself, which is what I did this week when I spent $70 at Rock Bottom. Thank you,
Absolutely.
James.
Hold on just 1 second. Let me drop this knowledge on you. This sumbitch, last week, James got me to buy A History of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like S.H.
Yeah, S.H.I.E.L.D. We know what S.H.I.E.L.D. is.
Okay. Anyway, the Jonathan Hickman and Dustin Weaver, like, 6-issue thing from 2010, 2011. Whenever that is. And it's like the history of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you've been raving about it for quite a while.
Point where today, or not today, but when it went up yesterday.
Yes.
Or Sunday. I asked him when the hell they're going to put out the second part, because after Hickman did this, he kind of
left it open for development. Yeah.
And Weaver has said that he has all the art done for it. It's just a matter of Hickman writing the damn thing. But Hickman has told Marvel that they can eat his ass because he's completely done with Marvel at this point in time. The Secret Wars thing was just it. He did Secret Wars, and then he basically mic dropped and walked away.
Huh.
And so now he's just doing the Image stuff.
Did he just not want to do Secret Wars, or did he not like the direction that Marvel wanted to go with Secret Wars?
Well, Secret Wars apparently is a love letter to his Fantastic Four run.
James,
yeah, and so he
was saying
everything from what the way I understand it is that everything that Hickman did kind of created a bigger picture, and so he painted small paintings in the work that he did in the comics that he wrote to ultimately make a bigger picture. And I don't know what those paintings are called.
Abstract?
No, where they're like a whole bunch of little paintings, then you step back and it's like this big ass painting.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So anyway, that's basically what he did with all his work for Marvel. And to the point where this book has agents in it. There are 2 S.H.I.E.L.D. agents in it. And it is Reed Richards' dad and it's Howard Stark. And they in one of the issues they meet up with a person that you don't know who it is yet, but ultimately ends up being Nikola Tesla. And they try to apprehend or kill Tesla. And his suit like super reacts with Richards, and they go forward in time several thousand years, and they end up having to work together. But I mean, I just recommend, if you have an opportunity to, like, I have it, you can borrow it, obviously. If anyone has an interest in history, this book starts with Hemotep. It goes through Hemotep and Galileo Galilei. Leonardo da Vinci ends up making a suit and flying to the sun. Yeah, it's
full-blown Icarus on them.
It's pretty freaking amazing. And the way that James kind of describes it is that we lost 10 years whenever we changed calendars. And the way that Hickman addresses that is that there is a 10-year period where Galactus has shown up on Earth. And this is when Galileo is trying to beat Galactus he has made this large ray gun, and I use air quotes on that because we never see it. It doesn't work. And so at the end of this thing, that's kind of the idea, is that the 10 years Galactus was here. And Nostradamus is in it, and he's kind of like the catalyst for the whole thing, because he does this weird thing where he covers his eye. Guy. Yeah, he's the prophecy, obviously. Covers his eye and he says things, and then you have the main character who ends up being the adopted son of Nikola Tesla, and it's just fucking insane. And it's super good. So, it's awesome. And it's 5 years old, but it's so good.
Yeah, a lot of the older stuff is probably some of the better stuff.
Well, especially for Marvel at this point in time.
Well,
if you're going to read Marvel...
Not entirely true.
Well, over the last... with the exception of a few things. And you read one of those things.
Yes. As I was up there, I was just going to buy Aquaman, because all the Rebirth trades are coming out. I was just going to get Aquaman. But then I was curious about one of them, and he says, oh, if you're curious about that, all I have to do is find one more, because it's buy 2, get 1 half off. I'm like, oh, fuck you. So I did that, and one of the ones I got was All New Wolverine, which I've read, and it is really, really good. It's funny. There's a lot of action, and of course, because it's a Wolverine
X-23?
Book. It's X-23. Okay. All New Wolverine right now in Marvel is... because Logan is dead. So now Laura...
Spoiler!
He's been dead for like a year or two. I'm actually kind of surprised he's been dead this long. I kind of half expected them to bring him back by
They
now.
always have. This is
Well,
the
I mean,
longest
there's-
that he's ever been dead.
There's like old
It's
man
like Jean
Logan.
Grey.
Yeah, like Jean Grey or whoever else is in the Marvel universe that keeps dying and coming back.
All of them.
I mean, DC can be a little bit guilty of that as well.
A little bit, but
Maybe not to the same extent. But anyways, it's Laura Kinney, X-23. She dons like the classic yellow and blue Wolverine suit. And this trade is about her clones. Or
she has more clones?
yeah, like they escaped from this facility. They're being targeted.
Which is
And
weird
she
because-
protects
okay.
them, or she has to protect them from this organization.
It seems like I saw another preview for Logan, and it seemed like Logan was asking what's the blonde-headed guy that was in the last movie that is all of a sudden alive.
You mean the bald one?
No, the blonde one with the robot arm.
That's Donald Pierce. He wasn't in the last one.
Thought he was. Anyway, he goes, what's her story? What is she? And he kind of says, well, she's kind of our responsibility or our mistake.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if they're bringing that her origin story where that's concerned. Well, not origin necessarily, but that story of like the clones, like there's multiples of her.
Well, probably. But in this book,
I don't know.
well, in All New Wolverine, I don't know her entire history, but I think Wolverine is like her dad.
I thought he was the genetic base for her.
Probably. Or maybe she just...
I don't know. Well, I mean,
because that's how she referred to him.
as dad.
Yeah, she said... Or because she's
Did-
living
did
in
she
this...
say Bat Dad
She did not say Bat Dad.
1,000 times in one movie.
She just said, my dad left me this apartment, and it was Wolverine's apartment.
Oh, no shit.
So she's taken on the mantle of Wolverine, and as she's taking up this mantle, she is now fallen into this thing where this company, Alchemix, is saying, find these clones for us. We're really innocent. We just want to help them and blah, blah, blah. But of course, there's another agenda behind all that, and she has to end up protecting her sisters, I guess. And along the way, she gets help from Doctor Strange, which is hilarious,
Oh, I bet it is.
and the Wasp,
Okay.
because it turns out they have nanites in their brains. The nanites stop the sisters from feeling pain, but it's killing them.
X-23.
X-23 sisters.
Okay.
Not X-23 herself.
But X-23 sisters.
Yes. And it's just a lot of fun. I was totally blown away because I came into it with like no expectations, kind of expecting like, oh, it's okay.
Well, and you said you kind of wanted to get a little bit of read up before we go to see Logan.
Before we go
and
see
stuff.
Logan,
Yeah.
I want to see what's going on recently with X-23 because, and again, I don't know a lot about her history other than she's like kind of a clone-esque thing of Logan, and they wanted to build her into a weapon. She had a tragic life, tragic backstory. Tried to be.
She's like 8 or something in the movie, though. So I mean,
in the movie, she looked what
10, 12 at the
12
most?
somewhere. No, in the comics, she's early 20s,
smoking hot.
probably.
Smoking hot.
And she has a blade in her foot.
Not smoking hot.
Yeah. So she has the 2 on her hands, and then
And
she
then the
has
third
one.
one's in her foot.
Yes. So when she like
Which is
kicks
awesome.
people, she'll slash the shit out of them. But she doesn't kill. She stopped killing. She said, she basically said, I'm not going to be a killing machine anymore like they wanted me to be. So I'm just going to not kill.
So, does she just maim now?
Oh yeah, a guy lost his fingers. It was actually really funny because the sisters because she was telling the sisters, "Don't kill." They're like, "But you just cut off that guy's fingers. What if he's a pianist?"
But did he die?
Right, exactly. And then one of the sisters, they're like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm giving his fingers back just in case he is a pianist."
But did he die?
But
That's awesome.
All New Wolverine, so good, so good.
That is awesome.
Because I would like to get good stuff from Marvel here and there. I mean, maybe not stuff like Fool Killer or Slapstick, but
What's wrong with Slapstick, man? It's my favorite. No, but Shield was really good.
yeah.
But it only has 2 characters in it that anyone would recognize besides you know, the
The historical
ones.
figures, yeah.
And that's Howard Stark